Really disappointing. I mean, that's about the summation of what you could say. And I got to give Central for great credit for coming back and being a little bit resilient. And we've got to coach them better to finish out games when you get a lead, on how to make sure you get some stops and make sure that we value possessions. We turned it over way too much. We hadn't done that much this year, and that's a hard one to swallow.
Obviously, they got high. I mean, I think they made 11 of the last 14 threes. How do you kind of balance maybe their sharp shooting along with the way you guys played defense?
They were 2 for 20 against South Florida the other day, and statistically, you're playing the numbers, and I didn't think we did a great job of contesting, but they also hit a couple. Johnson hit a couple from real deep range. Mahan statistically is a great shooter, but I think a lot of it's attributed. They saw the ball going through the basket. Our defensive closeouts weren't like they need, so I think it was a combination of both, probably.
Coach, any word on Brandon Suggs and his health status right now?
We don't know yet.
That seemed to take some air out of just everything after he went out.
It did, but I mean, when you're up 66-50 and 9.5 minutes left, you've got to be able to sustain that. I mean, RJ had a good game, and we plugged him there. Now we were a little short on the perimeter, but that's part of it. We got to guard. You can't go up that many points in the second half in your building.
Is there a balance to find of kind of get the clock to go down, but also kind of score some points and get going?
Yeah, there was. I thought their defense ratcheted up. I thought we did get a little tired, to tell you the truth. I thought Tristan, those guys got a little tired, but I thought they did a good job. They were switching everything like we talked about. We had some shots at the rim. We also got a little impatient early and shot the ball a little quicker than we probably needed to a couple times. And then late, I thought they did a real good job of shortening the floor and making it hard to drive, and we didn't have very many driving lanes.
How does Vance Jackson with just 2 shot attempts? How do you kind of
We
keep
need to do
him
a better
more involved?
job. Yeah, we need to get him more shots, and we missed him a couple on some things. Try to get some shots going for him. Thought they also did a good job of getting him off the line and crowding him when he dribbled it. He had a couple turnovers early where we probably could have just caught it and shot, but we need to do a better job. So that's on me and on our guys. We got to get him more shots.
Are you seeing teams defending the 3 against you guys a little more aggressively?
Yes, but I think the guys have done a good job of shot faking and getting to the paint and one more in it and sort of spraying it around. But I think the biggest difference today was the turnovers too. I mean, turnovers led to a lot of points for them. We hadn't turned it over that much this year.
Thoughts on final shot? I mean, you guys had the ball for a good 15 seconds.
I was hoping we could get downhill. They did a good job of jamming it up. I didn't want to call a timeout late. Probably maybe could have. Tristan, I thought we were going to try to get downhill. We were in the bonus, so we're trying to. Sometimes they don't defend as well when you don't have when you're in the bonus. But the guy did a great job guarding him. He couldn't get around him. He took a tough one. So if I could do it again, I might have called the timeout. If we could do it again, I might not have called the timeout. Just one of those things when it doesn't go in, you probably wish you did. But we didn't want to let them reset their defense, and it is what it is.
Winning by so much at home. I know you guys have had some neutral site games, similar circumstances, but is that just another evolution of maybe learning how to win for your guys? Yeah,
I mean, it sounds coach speak, but it is. It's a process of learning. How to play. To tell you the truth, I thought early in the season, and I still think they could be. I think this team could be a top 1 or 2 team in our league. They've got a lot of. They got all 5 starters back. They've got some experience. They've got veteran guards. So, but now we have to learn how to win those games when you're at home and when you have that differential, especially early.
How do you fix the turnovers to face the 10th ranked team in the nation this weekend?
I think some of them were self-induced. I think some of it was their pressure. I think the more we see these type of pressure that Central Florida and Houston and you can't simulate in practice. You can't simulate the athleticism that Memphis has. So the more we see it, I think the more the game will slow down. And that's that being said, we shot 53%. We shot it well from 3, but we've got to make sure we get a shot or a good shot every time down the floor. And if we do that, if we cut those to 16 or our average is about 12, I mean that's probably another 8 to 10 points, and you're not in this situation.